you're
Listen,
happy
dude,
with.
I'm done with it.
Dude, you've been done.
I'm still here.
For what? We'll see. Why? Because you just want to be a asshole.
You're right.
Then why the would you be in this competition,
I'm here.
bone face?
Why do you look 50 and you're 24?
What? What did you say? Go yourself.
Would you rather have the brand new PS5 or a weekend with these three lovely ladies and you can do anything you want with them?
Wait, anything with them?
Like anything.
A whole weekend?
A whole weekend.
Damn, but the PS5 though, like it just dropped.
I know.
Ah, damn, y'all beautiful though, but
Hold on, what'd you say?
PS5 or us?
Oh,
bro, y'all beautiful, but I had a PlayStation 4 for 4 years, but I need a PS5.
Oh, God.
My nigga.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
Thanks for all your help. Bye-bye, Tanja. Bye-bye.
I want to do it the right way and learn some of the unwritten rules.
That's why I was talking about the seminar, so that we can get players to come down there and bring their grievance, their problem, how to catch a hooker, what you do to be a boss player, what do I say to my wife when I decided that I wanted to be a true player and walk out on the family. We need a seminar so we can teach these guys to give them the right understanding so they'll know, man.
You took the words out. I said that had to make you feel good.
Yeah, nah, that made me super proud, man.
Y'all call me a YN. I don't want y'all to call me that. Please. And it's my birthday, please. Can you make that dream happen? I need y'all to call me a YN. And that stands for young man.
It's like my kid, he's really smart. Your son is very, very smart. He's very articulate. Like and I don't even know what made him say that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because he look up to me, don't get me wrong. Like, he look up to me and he like read stuff. Like, he know, like, I'm come from the streets. I've been through certain stuff, and it's like, he just was like, I don't want to be classified as no YN. You know what I'm saying?
Does he ask you about your upbringing? Does he ask you a little bit about what?
Yeah, he do.
That's Code Shannon to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's Scotty West. Thank you for tuning into another episode. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. This shit. So, yo, I really appreciate y'all patience. I had to wait till a couple of people, came into the cipher. You know what I'm saying? I ain't, we do this shit for fun, not for fun, my ninja. So, yeah, with that being said, so I appreciate y'all tuning in on this Sunday. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all enjoyed a few games, and I know y'all probably got other things to do, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all still coming in and tuning in to your boy. So, salute to y'all. Now, okay. Now, let's get to the straight point of the topic tonight, because hopefully I ain't going to be on for too long, but I'll be on long enough. Depending on if I get some super chats or maybe some cash ups, maybe I stay here a little longer. But hey, we're gonna do what it do. Yeah. That XL Pro says like, share, and subscribe. Cash app, $. Follow X. Follow on X, formerly known as Twitter. I appreciate you, G. Yeah.
My nigga.
He also says, got your No Limit Fatigue hoodie on. You already know, boy. For real. I'm a No Limit soldier. Hey, Mia X and Snoop Dogg, they did pretty good. I mean, I'm not saying that other people didn't do well as well, but I was surprised to see Mia X, and I was surprised to see Snoop Dogg. But Snoop Dogg is a No Limit member. He is a No Limit soldier. So that was probably the ace card right there. Because I don't give a fuck. Y'all might have Lil Wayne and all that. I ain't saying Lil Wayne ain't, dope ass MC. But come on now, man. Look, you know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne compared to Snoop Dogg, hey, it ain't no chance, boy. Now, XL Pro says No Limit Righteous Spirit Soldier. You already know, boy. Salute. You already know. And then XL Pro said Mia X was on point. Yeah, she was definitely on point. Yeah, hey. And I got cap. She was looking kind of good, too. She be cancer and still kind of rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was looking kind of sexy, Was I tripping, Mia X was looking kind of all right. And what's so funny? She was still dressing like she was still in the 90s. So, I mean, I know it was probably for the performance, but that was actually kind of cute to me. and hopefully I don't get blocked, maybe I could play some of it. Dwayne Rose come through. He says, peace, chat. He says, Mia X was looking okay for 55. Yeah. Man, I would have took her down. Hey, Mia X, I'll let Mia X get this meat. You feel me? Yeah, feel me? I'll give her a little energy, attention, and time, which still equals money anyway. Shout out to CGA. But for real. So the topic tonight is Summer Walker says she only dates for money after failing at relationships.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find
emotional damage.
Yo, wasn't she the same one who brought White Zaddy to the award show?
Gotcha.
You really can't take this bird brain seriously. I mean, she got 3 kids by 3 different men, bro. What did she expect was going to happen?
Emotional damage.
Now, we're going to expound on that, you know what I'm saying, a little bit. And the fact that she's in the public spotlight, that probably doesn't help to the situation either. Unfortunately, a man could be popular. He could kind of, unfortunately, I like to say this. Especially because men are expected to be providers anyway, whether they were providers of dick, providers of money, providers of time, or all, everything. Shout out to my boy, Coach Greg Adams. You know what I'm saying? Whether you put all 4 into these women, at the end of the day, as long as you come with that money, they still gonna fuck with you. So unfortunately, there's not so much of a glass ceiling for men. A lot of men, especially men of my age, we realize women don't really love us for us anyway. They love us for what we can do for them. And if you could appreciate a woman for that, or at least be willing to accept that, that's how they feel, we could kind of navigate, the dating market a little bit easier. Hey, leasing is always better than buying, especially in this dating market. Now, what's today? October 26th? Okay. So let's hear what Summer Walker got to say. And she's been on this channel a few times. But let's just see what, she got to say.
On your Instagram, in the bio, it says retired lover girl.
Yeah, I'm a retired lover girl.
What does that mean?
I don't date for love anymore.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch.
To go.
Yeah. How's it been going for you?
It's been great. It's really crazy how if you just change your standards, the amount of that you'll get.
The amount of shit that you get. But Summer Walker, your sisters, black women, they say that you got your own money. So why are you worried about things that you get? I thought you could just buy your own shit. So the independent woman thing, I guess, is not always what it's cracked up to be. Because guess what? If you're making money and you're making hit songs and stuff like that, why do you need men to provide for that? It's a little weird, right? Yo, and I say this before, and I say this again. Summer Walker is a very good looking woman. But you notice that she put a lot of makeup on to cover up the tattoos on her face? Unfortunately, zaddies don't really like that. And obviously, she on here talking about she's dating for money. It must have not worked out with Count Dracula, I guess. Because remember, she was following the white guy? Yes, remember she was following the white guy. She was following the white guy at a war show, and now she talking about she only dates for money. So I guess it didn't work when she went to the white side. Aww.
This is a sick Negro.
Expand on that. What? That felt cryptic. What? Like physical items that you're getting?
Everything. Like when you really have to just teach people how to treat you. And I used to just think like, well, if I'm sweet, then you'll be sweet to me. Like if I'm giving you respect, you'll give respect to me. But the nice girl thing really doesn't work for not even just men, anybody. So when you come in and you kind of give a little bit, just a little bit, and you really have strong boundaries and demand what you want, the floodgates will just open. Like you will just will roll out the red carpet. Like I was like, damn.
They rolled out the red carpet, huh? You know why they rolled the red carpet for you? It wasn't permanently, only temporarily.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
Yeah. Let's continue.
I'm the same. Like, this is how y'all could have been treating me? That's crazy.
Generally they say treat others how you'd like to be treated.
That's what I thought.
But maybe we've all been living a lie.
Yeah, we are living a lie. You treat people nice, they will spit on you.
Shall I switch up? Maybe I should.
You should.
So, Nice women finish last, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Mm.
Oh my God, it was all a lie.
Yo, black man. Y'all boys cooked out here, yo. Y'all boys cooked. If y'all gonna follow Dr. Umar and try to save this black woman, one step daddy at a time.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Good luck with that, boy.
He ain't lying.
Hey, just go ahead, get your dollars together. You know what I'm saying? Get that 100K plus. Get you a snow bunny.
Got to know exactly who you are. Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
The reason why I'm saying is because do y'all know how many women, sisters love to listen to Summer Walker? Yo, and I ain't gonna lie, Summer Walker is actually a talented artist. She's actually a good singer to me. I don't know who writes her lyrics, you know what I'm saying? But, she put together some pretty fire songs, whether I agree with it or not. But, she does make, hooker type of music. And this is the type of woman who are influencing the woman that you all want to be with, y'all. Oh, boy.
Run! Go! Get to the chopper!
Y'all want to hear more from Miss Summer Walker? So here we go. We got some more. What else she had to say?
Gotta bust it open. You really don't have to. They got all types of shit now. They got roses and shit.
Like, you can be fine without.
Yeah, like my coochie smell good. Like everything, like you don't really gotta fuck with me.
You can just receive.
You can just receive and go to bed, babe. Like, don't make your life hard. Like, let them buy stuff, but like.
But that's it.
I don't know. I just don't like them anymore. Like.
When you say them.
Like men, I don't like to date. Wise, like y'all can provide, but like to like them, I don't know.
So you haven't liked a man in a while?
No, cause like, what is that?
As someone who has the discography of your own, I think you know what it means to like someone.
No, I just like I can't get into it. Yeah.
I love the self-awareness of your song.
Open up that wallet.
He loves the self-awareness.
This is a sick Negro.
Obviously, she's not self-aware. How is she self-aware after she done popped out 3, and I hate to say this, 3 nigga babies. She then had 3 ninjas babies. How the fuck if she just had 3 ninjas babies come out of her? She could talk about she don't know what it is to like somebody. Just say you don't have any feelings anymore. Just say your heart is cold. Just say you got 1,000 cock stare. You know what I'm saying? You're soulless. These niggas done fucked the shit out your ass. Now you ain't got no love for these things. Just admit it. Now you're gonna try to act naive and dumb. Bitch, you done had 3 babies by 3 different men, bro. You know what I'm saying? It is that, you're heartbroken. You cold.
Nasty bitch.
One thing I've heard before, I don't know who I heard this from, but I heard this from a few men in this space. Fellas, you cannot fix a broken heart that you didn't break. The only person who could fix a broken heart that was broken is a person who broke that said heart. And even then, it's almost too late, to be honest. But fellas, y'all can't be trying to save these hoes. Then you're gonna show her that you're a better man. Just know everything she's saying here, Summer Walker is saying here, other black women and other sisters who listen to her music, other fans, are gonna take what she says as something that they should basically uphold themselves. I mean, she done dated her own producer. She done dated a few casts. She done dated Little Meech. And look at the type of men that she dated too. Why would those men take you serious? Even the white man. Why is he gonna take you serious? Count Dracula. Why would Count Dracula take you serious? When he know you just another toss up. Yeah, he could probably take you around his friends because you're Summer Walker, but he can't take you serious. He can't marry you and still go to his board meetings. But guess what? If he could be shown that he's around you, that's cool. I mean, you are a musician. And I must say, Summer Walker is a good-looking chick. She's a good-looking chick. I ain't gonna say. You know, she might be ratchet, but she's a good-looking chick. She's a good-looking chick. It's just that, you know, unfortunately, women don't understand that, you know, they'll only be used as target practice. Y'all remember? So yeah, that was just, what was it? A couple months ago? What happened?
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Oh! Who are these niggas?
I cried laughing when I read it.
You know what I'm saying? like, we need to stay away from these niggas.
You really can't take these chicks seriously. You really can't. You really can't. You know, it's essentially everything she said in that second clip that I showed y'all was just her being hurt and bitter. I mean, you know, you have multiple babies by, you know, multiple men. Unfortunately, you're going to find out that there is a glass ceiling when it comes to dating. You know, there's only so many men who are going to be, there's so many men who have the stomach to deal with the fact that not only one, you have different, not only do you have children by multiple men, but, you know, these men are still obviously still in your life. I mean, shit, if I'm not mistaken, London on the Track, I think he's still producing her music after he knocked her up, bro. They done had a baby, broke up and all. And guess what? He's still making beats for her and shit like that, or he's still producing her music. So, you know, just go figure. You know, when she's in a, you know, so we all know that women's, you know, moods and changes. Guess what? So when her mood changes and she's in a good mood, what, she can go and go fuck her baby daddy after she done lay down some tracks. Yeah, get it? London on the Tracks. Yeah, man. But yeah, man, I feel sorry for y'all bros who date sisters, because just know that women will be taking notes, and a lot of women will be posting this shit during the week. Now we'll see there's a lot more. I mean, at this point, I might as well just go ahead and just pay the fee. Just pay the fee. Pay the whole.
So, c'est Malin.
500.
500.
Oh, why? Yes, 500. Okay, 150.
No.
150?
No.
Oh, okay, free. Free. Oh, butang free. Free.
Ay, boyin.
Gang charge.
Yo. Shout out to the brothers in the continent, bro. Guess what? They wasn't completely speaking English, but we knew exactly what the fuck they was talking about, bro. You feel me? She was about to talk about pay for that fee. But yo, these hoes is doing so bad, they just want a man around. Because guess what? You see what she said, free, and he even start driving off even more, and she was like lowering her price, right? That's because guess what? Being with them, you know, just getting that free love is actually more expensive than just paying at the hoe and moving about your business. So salute to bro peeping that out. You know what I'm saying? African brothers, they know what's up, bro. They wasn't trying to get set up.
It's all bullshit. All of it.
Mm-hmm. No Limit Soldier. I thought I told ya. Shout out to 17th and yeah, man. But yep, they're selling it everywhere, bro. And it was funny too because I was having this discussion with one of my family members. You know, they're under the impression that going to another country is going to change things or change the dynamics, whether it's relationships or finances. And I tell them, yeah, you can go pick up and go to anywhere around the world. You're going to end up realizing that a lot of the Western influence, especially when it comes to dating, is in those countries as well. Because look, even in Africa where, people are supposed to, this, that, people like to say a lot of, virtuous things about Africa. And I ain't saying nothing's wrong with Africa or anywhere in the continent of Africa. But guess what? They're still affected by the same things that, women are addicted to out here. They're addicted to out there too. They want to get paid. You feel me? They want relationships. And here's the thing too, y'all. I'm going to just say this right now. For any brothers right now who notice that there are a lot of women who are bound for relationships, don't even do it. That's because they're broke right now. Guess what? As soon as the economy picks back up, because eventually it will, maybe in the summer, but when it picks back up, them hoes gonna want to be single again anyway. 17 Nell says Mia X has always been a beast. She has always been great since the early 90s when she wrote her baby daddy Warren Mayer's shit. Yeah. Salute to Mia X. And to No Limit. Now, what else I got for y'all? I got a couple of things in my trick bag. Oh, now I don't really show too much pop of the balloon, but let's just show this pop of the balloon situation. Check this out.
Oh, so the physical, I'm not saying it's everything, but it's important.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you work out. So I'm just looking at the physical.
Okay.
Yeah.
I look fat or something.
No, you don't look fat. You look fine. You look good.
Thank you.
But your competition next to you kind of looks a little bit better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Touche.
Yeah.
Touche.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you.
No.
All right. Now, is she someone that's your type? Should we walk up to the front?
Do I have any more questions or no?
No, just answer the question I asked you.
Yes, she is.
She is. Okay. All right. Well, let's come on up here. So come on up. All right, guys. Any final questions between the two of you before we determine if there's a match?
What's your stance on relocation or traveling?
I'm open to relocation, actually. Because Dallas I've been there for a few years, and I like it, but I'm open to moving as well. Yeah.
Okay.
I do have a question. What do you do for a living?
So I'm a senior construction project manager. So I work for a general contractor, do a lot of healthcare renovations, and build.
Hold up. Can I point out the elephant in the room? And I mean that figuratively, not literally. I ain't gonna lie, man. Old girl sexy. She look good. I ain't gonna lie. She look good to me. Is she all that? Is she a 10? Is she a dime piece? No, but she look good to me. I mean, I like the fact that her hair is natural. You know what I'm saying? I like the fact that she got a fat ass. I like the fact that she's chocolate and melanated. But can we be honest for a minute? She's overweight. Yes, she might have the feminine fat in the right places. I ain't gonna lie. I would fucking dick her down all night if I do a lot of nasty things to her. And yes, she does have all this sexy thickness in the right areas. So can we just be honest with you? The only time this chick is working out is when she's making content for her OnlyFans. Tell me I'm lying.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm gonna take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So you laid down, the nigga rushed over that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jam and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
17th and L says, old girl looks good. And then he also says, I will work her out. Hey, shit, I ain't mad.
I'd buy that for $1.
For real, for real. But yeah, man, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, maybe she's not an OF, you know, maybe she's not an OF model or nothing like that. But I'm gonna be honest with you, she's the type of chick who, you know, she has a nice body, but, you know, she has a nice body because God has blessed her with it. You know, she probably didn't have to work out for that body. Look at her arms. That's how I could tell that she's, here's the thing, she has a nice frame. If she was to get in the gym, she could be that bitch. She could have that body. But the thing is, her diet, look at that stomach. I'm going to say all this right now. And I can, here's the thing, this is what I know now as an older man. A baby came out of that. There's no way a baby did not come out of that body. There's no way a baby did not come out of that body, bro. You know, and that's not a negative thing, but it's just something I know. And not only did you have a baby come out of that body, you're not working as much as playing you.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I'm just being real. But let's continue. We're gonna get to back to 17 and those other point that you said earlier in a second.
The relocation, actually, because Dallas isn't. I mean, I've been there for a few years, and I like it, but I'm open to moving as well. Yeah.
Okay.
I do have a question. What do you do for a living?
So I'm a senior construction project manager. So I work for a general contractor, do a lot of healthcare renovations and build outs. And then also I'm starting to venture out on my own. So I want to do my own contracting on the side and big into fitness. So
I could tell.
I have good friends and good community that follow me. So I started kind of working on the side to do a concept of my own fitness brand as well. So
Okay. Okay. And where do you live?
I live here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, just a 2-hour flight, so.
So yo. So far she digging him, she feeling him and all that, right? You know, and guess what? Game recognizes game. And guess what, y'all? We have to realize too, we are in competition with other men. You know, whether it's directly or indirectly. We are. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, I ain't gonna lie. One of my things I'm gonna start implementing probably tomorrow is I'm gonna start working back out seriously. You know, my brother tells me to go get new training shoes, new running shoes. Even though I do think these running shoes are pretty good, but since I like to do a lot of running on concrete and I like to do running on the street, I'm gonna choose to elect to. I'm going to probably go get some new kicks, but I'm gonna try my other running shoes I got tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna start getting back into my workout again, man. Because I ain't gonna lie, you know, I want to compete. I mean, well, I'm competing in regards to whether I want to or not, but I rather really compete, truly compete. I want to be a competitor. I want to get rid of, you know, shit. I used to be able to move my chest and stuff, and I still typically can, but I'm trying to get this, you know, to muscle, you know what I'm saying? And get rid of this belly, man. You feel me? Like, one thing I could definitely say is that, you know, for an old man, I still have pretty good looks, but I think I could definitely talk about my shit. With that being said, you know, we all need to kind of improve, but she could definitely, I ain't gonna lie, she look good, but technically, she kind of fat. Look, a white man will only date her for a good time. A date man is not gonna seriously date her as his wife. Not looking like that. Now Supreme B comes through. He says she can take the, no, he said, can she take the D though? He says many thickies can't take a lot of this Disney. That touche, that is true. That is true. You feel what I mean? But
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
yeah, man. They all can't be. They all can't take it. And then 17 else says, "Well, I ain't white." Yeah, you ain't white. But here's the thing, though, 17. I'm kind of glad that you bring that up. Let's move on. I'm glad that you mentioned that. Because with that point, let's move on to the next step. Here we go.
Too bad. All right. Well, let me ask my final question then.
Okay.
Is it a yes for you for her?
No.
And why not?
I just don't think it's going to be a match that just the overall spark.
Emotional damage. You don't find that suspicious? 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 You don't.
My nigga.
Now, yes, would I have taken her? Of course, I probably would have taken her. But here's the thing, though. Don't ask me if I was to take her. I'll just be honest with you. If I had his options, I would bang her out. If she just wanted to give me the number, look, if after this, she was still trying to want to be in my face, I'll definitely take her out to a decent restaurant. Fine, I'll take her out to a little, she has natural hair and she is, I ain't gonna lie, if she's not my type, kind of, yeah. And I'll take her to a probably nice restaurant and I'll take her down. I'll make sure that she has a night of her life. And I'll make sure I have a night of my life. But yo, if I was Buddy, he got shit going. This dude makes well over 100K. He don't need to settle. I know y'all. I know this might be, might be kind of crazy to say, but he gets chicks who are actually really in shape and have pretty hair and have chocolate skin, or he could get him a snow bunny. So, once again though, salute to bro for, for having standards, bro. Even though I would take her, hey, for what he on, he can't take her.
My nigga.
Now, Sky Daddy 4444 says, we in this bitch. Salute to Cali West and everyone in the chat. Cook, big dog. I appreciate you.
My nigga.
Yeah, your boy need that new tires on 4 flat on a Cadillac. Yeah, G. But that's the thing, y'all. At the end of the day, man. At the end of the day, a chick. Oh, let's see. Well, I wonder. Anyway, now 17 else says, "Well, I can respect it. Let me get let me get that work." Hey, I feel you though. Look, at the end of the day, is she not takedownable? Yes, but here's the thing. This chick and Summer Walker, they're both going through the same paradigm where, they're getting men who want to fuck them. They're getting men who even want to, take pictures of them at the, gym and all that stuff. And, there's a lot of women who sexualize them, who fantasize about them sexually. But as far as taking them home and making an honest woman out of them and stuff like that, is not happening. Not to the point. I ain't saying that every now and then there's not a one-off where some chick does manage to get married. And here's another thing: just because a chick get married doesn't mean that she's gonna stay married. So that's only half of the equation. But a lot of these chicks are not even getting to the first base of at least these landing these dudes in a marriage and stuff like that. And unfortunately, what women don't realize, and I can just say this too, and this is something that has always been the truth, It's just that now it's just a little worse than it was before. At one point in time, women had a choice to pick a simp, but guess what? Not only are there not as many simps as they wanted, but they want a certain type of simp. Because what? They have a simp who is typically quote unquote broke to them, or they're not, or it's not what she's looking for. Like Buddy, unfortunately, I don't think anything was wrong with dude, but guess what? Just like that, she has options. But guess what? Dudes like Buddy is already fucking her. They're just not giving her a relationship. That's the caveat. The caveat is that she's trying to get a dude like that to fall in love with her. So yeah, like I said, I would have definitely smashed her too. But guess what? Getting fucked on by women is not a big deal, especially when the fact that they came and ran a relationship out of it. Now, talk about relationships. Here go a man who are in relationships with claim they don't pay. Check it.
My car! She's hitting me.
Okay, I'm gonna pull over. I bet you get out.
She's hitting me.
Watch this.
I'm not getting out.
Since you want to play with me.
I'm not getting out.
Give me my stuff.
I'm not getting it. You got this my money.
Give me my stuff.
You just pulled my hair.
It doesn't matter. Give me my shit. Good. Give me my cards. Them cards ain't got your name on them.
I'm gonna get my money first. You got my cards?
I don't.
Give my card back.
I do. Yeah.
That's cool.
I do.
Right.
Sure do.
She just committed another.
Dare you to go get some money out of my account, bitch.
I'm not gonna get no money out your
Broke ass
account.
nigga. You ain't even got no vehicle, hoe, since you want to
I
record
mean, I'm
me.
broke.
You very broke.
I got Uber.
Show me some money.
Right here?
My 500. Give me my shit. Give me my stuff.
I'm so gonna report your
Get
ass.
good. Give me my cards. Give me my
So
cards.
you so finna go to jail.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
You
That's
get
all
locked
you
up.
want, huh? You mad, bitch?
You mad?
You mad?
You mad? You can't handle the truth.
You mad because I'm leaving you, hoe?
I ain't tripping.
Now you want to take my cards. Good.
I don't want your card.
Give me
I'm
my-
getting my money
give me my
that I
cards.
gave you
Give me
earlier
my
today.
cards.
I'm gonna give you your cards
Give
when
it
I'm
to
done.
me.
When I
Give
get
me
my
my
money
cards.
out.
Give me my cards.
When I get my money out, you still shouldn't put your hands on me.
That's all right.
That's right. We got it
Send
recorded.
it to the,
I'm sending it to your bells bummer.
Send it, nigga. Bitch.
Yeah, that's the officer right there. If you need
Thank you. Where you at?
right there.
Let me pull over.
Wow.
Man, because I'm leaving you, hoe.
These are all the guys who are in great relationships, huh? Now, as you see from the top, it says Texas DJ and his wife. Going viral after allegations of him going broke and stealing from old business partners and his wife. Frat. Don't you mean sorority? But okay. Now, 17 Mel says everybody ain't a wife. Every broad ain't live that life. On the real, most of them won't let them play their role and be useful. I agree. See, the thing is, everything how it used to be is coming back to how it was. At one point in time, here's the thing. Yeah, in the back in the day, marriage was a big old thing because America was essentially a Christian-based, Protestant Christian-based country. But guess what? We went so far from God now that guess what? It's kind of going back to how the olden days back is. To be honest with you, essentially a marriage is essentially only good for the rich, man. Only the rich can really take a chance on marriage. And with that being said, it's kind of going back to the old ways where back in the day, you had to be like a noble woman or somebody high in class to either get married or get married off to someone from your father. But a lot of these hoes don't have fathers. And guess what? Unfortunately, back in the day, and I ain't just talking about in the 50s, well, in the 50s as well, but all throughout history, there have always been single mothers. And guess what? A lot of single mothers, their daughters are not getting wiped up. They're actually essentially end up being just like their mothers because they didn't have enough man to give them away for a dowry. So, but that's a whole another topic. But yeah, for real. It's going back to how it used to be, where there'd be a lot of chicks who would be essentially concubines, and only the chosen few would be married. Sky Daddy says, never, ever, 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 ever let a woman drive you. Ever. All men pay. Facts. Getting embarrassed and ashamed and stuff on TV. Now, Sky Daddy also says these the mouth ninjas that Coach be cooking. Facts. Supreme B said he's better off jumping out the car while he's moving that enduring that back and forth. Yeah, and she's pulling on his hair and shit, bruh. What the fuck is that about, bruh? Disrespectful.
This is a sick Negro.
Now, 17th now says Sky Daddy 4444. You're right. All men pay, but it's up to you on how much is up to your discretion, unless you're a ninja that has scarcity mindset and are desperate. Well, that's true. You know what? I know CGA has said this before, and this is a fact, you know. And Lil Wayne, I know Lil Wayne said, you know, he ain't tricking if he got it. But the truth is that I do believe that you could technically overpay for Boom Boom, but I kind of feel like in reality, you really only overpay for Boom Boom if you didn't get what you wanted out of the situation. And guess what? I'll honestly say that there's a lot of men who were getting it for free or thought they were getting it for free. And guess what? They did not. And guess what? They essentially still had to pay and pay even more. Because guess what? If you put on child support, that's overpaying. Especially if you're not even hitting that pussy no more. I mean, I know as a baby daddy, you can always get access to her one way or another, even if it's not immediately. Down the line, you can still get access to her, but still, that's not worth it. Now, 17 Lil says they are going to have to play it how it go if they want bread and jug on the regular and ninjas to be reliable. Facts. And even Sky Daddy, he agrees too. He says 17 Lil, big facts. Yeah, you know. We just evolve. Yo, we got chicks out here desperate, yo. Check this out. I mean, yo, I ain't gonna cap. This old chick got a nice little body on her, but she really getting her freak dance on with grandma right the fuck there, bro. Really? Ooh, she busting it open too. She should have busted it over the other way. I want to see what that ass is looking like. Damn. Shit. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't saying I wouldn't knock the dust off that pussy because I like her motivation, but goddamn, your ass, your kids and your grandkids probably see this. That's probably great grandma on the back. Oh my God. Are you serious, bro? Sheesh. That is fucking wow. Really?
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Oh my God. I ain't gonna lie, dog. I would at least take I'll drive that little old school Bel Air, bro. I'll take that old school Chevy around the block. Yo, but I'm mad at you, grandma and great grandma, bruh. Sky Daddy says, what the Grandma Wild practice squad? Hey, grandma getting this work, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, she old in the face, but that body, hey, her body's actually a little tighter than a lot. I mean, I wouldn't say tight, but her body shape is a lot better than a lot of these little young hoes out here, though, for real, bro. She's from an age where you had to have a collarbone. Now, 17 Mil says TikTok and Instagram tell the whole story. They're primed and ready. Just don't get caught up. Facts. He says to me, this is the best time for ninjas because the game is all the way out there and broad options are very limited. Oh, yeah. If you got a few dollars, man, yo, you get a lot of pussy out here. There's a lot of pussy to be gained out here for the low too. And that's another too. Yes, to go get a bad bitch is gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you, a Wow Wow whatever that is. It's gonna cost you a little something. But guess what? There's still a lot of average bitches or regular assholes who are doing it for the low. Because guess what? What happens when something that's not as well? I guess pussy's always on demand. But guess what? What happens when something that's in demand, more something that was in demand, hits the market? The price goes down. That's economics 101. And a lot of these women don't understand economics at all. So yeah, they could go ahead and hear like she probably selling it herself. But how much are men gonna pay if they could go get it from young chick?
You ain't lying.
I ain't gonna lie. Shit, I'll probably give her. She can give probably a couple of the 40s. You know what I'm saying? She'll probably get the 40 a couple of times. You feel me? Now just look at it. Just know, y'all. 20 years ago, she was a hot little thing. She was a hot thing about 20 years ago. Just that long ago, bruh.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I daddy said $60 max. Man, hey, bruh, I think Sky Daddy 4444. I think if she blew your socks off, I think if it was better than you thought. Like, for example, I think okay, fine, you give it a $60. I think if it was better than you thought, I think you should get 120, bro. Look, yo, other than her face, bro, you know what's funny? I didn't even know her face was even that old when I downloaded this. It was only until I showed this to y'all to know that her face is that old. But this chick right here, her body kind of all right. But let's just say she just blew your socks off a little better than you thought. I'll probably double that price, bro. Hey, what can I say?
This is a sick Negro.
17 now says once I stop putting myself in relationships, jail, and stop putting myself in relationships, jail, and ran it the way I knew it was supposed to. The game has never been better and never been the same. Salute, man. That makes a lot of sense. Because think about it. Essentially, you do kind of put yourself in the jail when you play by their rules. That's my rule about life now. What I realize too is that I'm not gonna play by anybody's rules. If I'm gonna play by my rules. Playing by everybody else's rules have got me nowhere. When I start playing by my rules, start doing what I want in my life, I know it's my life will start getting exponentially better. Supreme B said, "Bet that hole deep." Oh, I'm sure that hole deeper than Chinese geometry. But guess what? I'm still gonna go and find out. He said, "Hell nah, $15 tip max." Yeah. Now, like I said, I feel like be this. You know what I'm saying? Grandma got to get her medication. You know what I'm saying? She'll get a little. If she blowing it if she taking out her dentures and she blowing it, bro, yo, she can get that 80. She can get that 120 for me, bro. I don't know. Yeah, it's only $120. Like, are we really even talking about any? You know what? Yo, we're not even talking about any real money.
I'm broke, nigga. I'm broke.
You know what I'm saying? Grandma. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's grandma can get $120 to give you 2-3 good. You didn't get to crack some good bust, some good. You done got to roar a couple of times, bro. Said Callie want that gun. Hell yeah, I'll take that shit. Shit, I'll take that shit. I gotta say, she was a little hard to look at in the face, but her body was. I was actually quite surprised, but that she had a really nice body. Hey, she had a better body than Miss Eloise.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
17 says if you get her right, she'll do shit for you too. Once I get them start doing shit for me too, as well as early in the game, I can't have it any other way. Well, when they're interested, they do stuff for you. That's what I noticed. Here's the thing. I'm not even big on love, but I kind of know when someone's generally interested in me. I know when someone's generally interested. I want when someone's generally rocking with me. So, I could take it or leave it, to be honest, depending on how they treat me, to be honest. Because, even that sometimes unfortunately, sometimes even all those good things come to an end. But like I said, as long as they're draining my balls and being respectful, that's all they need from me. Sky Daddy 4444 said you can bust in her. Okay, 100 so. Hey, bro.
This is a sick Negro.
What?
I'd buy that for $1.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? For real. She'll have to show me her damn STD pound though, because let's leave. There's a bunch of YNs running up in that. But all them tattoos that she had, you know what's so crazy too, y'all? That's another thing I noticed too. That when I came out to live in Miami, which was a while ago, Miami females have more tattoos than any other chick that I've seen. But you know what I noticed now? Now when I go to like Dollar Tree, when I go into little stores and stuff like that, little businesses, some of these chicks who look like somebody's grandma are tatted up. And I'm just like, damn, like I'm just looking at some of these chicks because some of these chicks, they ain't ugly. They're just a little old looking, you know what I'm saying? But I look at it, I'm like, yo, man, at least 20 years ago, these chicks look like sexy little things. Now, they're just some little tatted up sailor looking bitches working at like the drugstore. Shit crazy, man. 17 says we are in our mid 40s category. We can mess with the oldest broads too. Now they ain't getting pregnant. They like getting busted in. Oh, I know this, man. Look, yo, 17 you ain't got to tell me twice. I did it with a chick who was as old as my mama, bro. You know? And I didn't know that she was as old as my mama. The only reason I knew that she was as old as my mama is because when I found out about her son, and her son was like the same age as me, and I was like, bitch, you gotta be a little, like, she's probably younger than my mama, but still, like, still old enough to be my mama. You know what I'm saying? Now, 17 said, I bet my man do have them tatted up broads, all over the place. You know what I'm saying? All over the place. And what makes it worse too is that a lot of these tatted up broads did not get married when the time was right. A lot of these chicks were too busy having a good life. And that's another thing about Miami. You know, a lot of these chicks I noticed that on Facebook dating. One of these days I'll probably pull up Facebook dating. I don't know if I could do that. You know, that technically might be doxing people. But sometimes I would love to show y'all what Facebook dating is. But like, I've been on Facebook dating, and some of these same bitches, you can just tell they were hood. You can just tell from their tattoos and just how they look that they dated a certain type of guy. But guess what? These are the same chicks who don't want to get picked up and smoke and drink and just hang out. Most of these chicks are trying to like get into relationships and stuff like that. Why? Because they're at the age where they already done had their fun. They done dealt with drug dealers. They done had, they done went to jail with drug dealers and stuff like that. And guess what? They don't want that life anymore. Now they want something a little more stable. And unfortunately, for a lot of them, it's too late. Sky Daddy says that warm embrace. Yeah. 17 says then tatted up broads, you get that work before you know the girl. My city is the same. Yeah. Right. I think it's almost worldwide now with these girls getting all these tattoos and shit like that. It was crazy because I was dating this little Haitian chick, a young broad. And one of the things I liked about her was the fact that she had no tattoos. But I guess whoever imprinted her got her wanting a whole bunch of tattoos. And I ain't gonna lie, I got a few tattoos my goddamn self. So at first, I kind of thought I had a little bit of influence for it, but and maybe I was to some degree, but I could just tell that I'm not the only type of dude that she dealt with tattoos because every time me and the bitch start fucking with each other and she'll come back, she'll have like a different type of new tattoo. Like, oh, okay, yeah. Mm-hmm. Bitches who get a lot of tattoos, it's usually a pain pleasure type of deal that's related to some event in their life. That's why they say avoid chicks with tattoos because usually chicks who get tattoos. I mean, I guess it's like one chick get one little tattoo of a dolphin on her ankle. I ain't talking about that. We saw a chick with a whole bunch of tattoos like that old chick. That old chick was tatted up, boy. Now, 17 said I went to a broad I was dealing with. and she got her back tatted. Mm-hmm. All right. Like she dealing with some type of internal pain. Because unless you want to put 17th and on her back, what you want to put a tattoo on her back for? You already know.
That all up in me at one time. Don't try to make me take all that dick at one time.
Slow and easy.
He said, don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you. I would not rush all this dick up in you at one time. I'm going to take it easy on you. She said, okay, I think I can take it. So he laid down. The nigga rushed all that dick up in her.
Jammed it into there.
Jammed and round.
Like Jam City.
All kind of dick up in that girl at one time.
Dang.
And took her breath some more.
Yeah, Mr. O, the info comes through. Salute, G. I appreciate you. But yo, man, I appreciate y'all. It's been about a power hour. Once again, y'all, it is Cali West. I do thank you for tuning in to another episode. Y'all will see me tomorrow. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you're feeling this shit here, y'all. Cali West, I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Enjoy your rest of the Sunday, y'all. Peace.